Hi guys, it's Baz. Have you ever stalled a car? I bet you have. Everyone has, and probably still do. So today, I'm going to show you how to never stall a car. Very simple, a very easy method. Let's do it. So let's look at what is a stall. Now you've probably heard the term you've stalled the car quite often by your driving instructor, or your friends have said it, or whatever else. So what is a stall? A stall is basically, well, the car cuts out while you're trying to move away from a standstill position. It could happen at, by the side of the road when you're first moving away. Could happen at traffic lights. Could happen when you're moving away at a roundabout. It could happen at any time, really. So now we're going to look at why did it stall. Okay, so understanding what happened, will be able to fix it quite easily. So why did it stall? Well, the most common reason is you've brought the clutch up way too fast. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Or you could be in the wrong gear. So you might have actually moved off in second gear or third gear, which is very common, instead of first gear. Remember, the first gear is the most powerful gear. It's the one that moves us away from a standstill position. So if you were in any other gear than first gear, then you're most likely going to stall the car. So two reasons: either clutch is too fast, or you're in the wrong gear, or both. So when you stall a car, it doesn't just affect you. Let's look at the consequences, the after effects of how it affects other road users. When you stall a car, say at a set of traffic lights, you might have other vehicles behind you. So when you stall a car, you actually, first of all, you technically move away. And if you bring the clutch to do it quickly, the car cuts out, the engine cuts out, and it'll be sometimes quite an aggressive stall, in which case we're going to stop. Now, when you do stop and stall, there's no brake lights on, so the vehicle behind you doesn't know you've stopped suddenly. You move, they move, you stall, they could easily go into the back of your car, resulting obviously in an accident, which is what you don't want to happen. So on a test, on a driving test, if you were to stall on a driving test with other vehicles behind you, you'll fail the test. It's classed as a serious fault, potentially a dangerous fault, okay? If you stalled on a test with no vehicle behind you, i.e. nobody was affected, then you won't actually fail for that section. It'll be marked down as a driver fault. Let's look at what actually happens in the engine bay. So, okay, when you're actually operating that clutch pedal, what are you doing? What's going on? So when you press the clutch down, what happens in the engine bay is you've got two clutch plates. I'm going to really keep this really simple. I'm not going to go into lots of mechanical detail here. So let's say you've got two clutch plates where the engine is, and that's always spinning. And then you've got your clutch plate. So when you press the clutch plate in, your clutch plate actually moves away from the flywheel, okay? The plate where the power is. Now, when there's no connection between the two plates, there's no power being transferred through to the wheels, and the car's not moving. When you start to bring the clutch up, this plate moves closer and touches the other plate, and that way the power is being transferred through to the wheels, moving the car. Now, if you bring the clutch up too fast, so let's say your clutch is down, you bring the clutch up too fast, the plates together snap too quickly, and this thing needs to move the whole car. Remember, this cars can weigh well over a ton. This is about 1.3 ton, about 1,300 kilograms. So it's quite a bit of weight that the car has to move. The engine has to move, no matter what the size of the engine is. And this is a 2-litre diesel, so quite a powerful engine. So if you've only got a 1.2 petrol car, it's really going to struggle to move away. So what you want to do is actually bring the clutch up slowly. So you bring the two plates together gently. So now I'm going to show you how to never stall a car. Now, it's such a simple little method, a little trick, a little hint, whatever else, how to never stall a car. And I guarantee you do this in any vehicle that you drive, as long as it's a manual car, you'll never, ever stall a car. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring the clutch pedal up when you're ready. So in your first gear, you've done all your checks. When it's safe to move, you're going to bring the clutch up to your bite point. Now, I like to say to get to a low bite point, okay? Now, you hold that still, do all your checks, do your signals. As soon as it's safe to go, you're going to come up 2 pound coin thicknesses. Now, let's just talk about this 2 pound coin thing. So, you're going to move the pedals, your foot really slowly. So, that being 1 pound coin thickness, okay? We're not looking at the diameter of the pound coin, we're looking at just the thickness of the pound coin. So that'll be about 2 pound coins. So you're going to move your foot ever so lightly, really, really gently bring it up and hold it absolutely still. The key to never stalling a car is bringing the clutch up 2 pound coins and holding for 4 seconds. Hold your foot absolutely still for 4 seconds. So you're going to go 4 hold, 3 hold, 2 hold, 1 hold, then off the clutch. That way you'll never stall a car. Okay, so remember, the way to stall a car is bring the clutch up too fast. Easy as that. So by holding the bite point and holding it for 4 seconds, you'll never stall. Guaranteed. So now let's show you how a stall actually happens by showing you the pedal work, and then I'll show you how not to stall a car, and you can actually practice this. Let's do this. So now let's give this a go. I'm going to show you exactly how a stall happens, okay? So we're going to look at the pedals. So let's see. Clutch is down. I'm into my first gear. Now, like I said earlier on, if you bring the clutch up too fast, it's going to stall, just like this. Now, that was quite an aggressive stall, really aggressive stall. Jumps around, it's no good for the engine, no good for the engine mount, suspension, God knows, whatever else, okay? Think about also the car behind us. We don't want them to hit us at all. Now, you saw how quickly I brought the clutch up there. We don't want to do that. We do not want to do that whatsoever, okay? Let me show you how to do that properly. So remember, we're going to do the 4-second hold on the bite point. That's the key to never stalling a car. Okay, so clutch it down into my first gear. Find a low bite point. The checks is looking clear. There's no cars coming. What I'm going to do is come up 2 pound coins, hold 4, 3 hold, 2 hold, 1 hold, off the clutch pedal. No stall. The car's nicely moving away. Okay, so it's quite gentle. And let's stop on the left hand side. So clutch is all the way down. And gently come to a stop, and I'll show you that again in a second. All right, so here we go. Let's try that again. Into my first gear, find a bite point, do my checks. It's clear, no signal needed, there's nothing coming. Up 2 pound coins, 4 hold, 3 hold, 2 hold, 1 hold, off the clutch pedal. Easy, simple as that. Now you must give that a go. You've got to give that a go. It's so simple. There's another slight variation. What you can do is also add a tiny bit of gas as well. It's a good idea to add a bit of gas, so maybe just 2-3 pound coins of gas, but still do the 4-second hold. It's a good idea, especially in petrol cars, that you really do need to add a bit of gas as you move it away. So let's add a bit of gas. You'll probably hear that, the engine note change. Yeah, okay, so find the bite point, adding a bit of gas, up 2 pound coins, 4 hold, 3, 2, 1, off the clutch. Off we go, and I can even change gears, and then we carry on. Let's park up again on the left hand side. So that's basically a very simple and very easy way to never ever stalling a car, and I've taught this to all of my pupils over the years, potentially hundreds of pupils, and it just becomes really easy. And when they go out on a test, they can, you know, they're ready. They're not going to stall the car. No one's going to smack into the back of the car, and it works for every situation, every person. You know, regardless of what age you are, it's really good. So, as a summary, 4-second hold, and you'll never ever stall a car, guaranteed. Give this a go and let me know how you got on. So leave a comment down in the section below. How you felt it went. How many times have you stalled a car on your lessons, or even if you're learning with mum and dad? That's fine. I bet most of you stall quite often. It's because you've not been taught the actual proper way. 4-second hold, easy way to do it. So yeah, let me know how you're getting on, okay? Drop a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell your friends about it as well. And like I said, I've got so much more content coming, lots and lots of videos I've got planned over the next bunch of weeks. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week if I can, maybe more if possible. There is a lot to go through. So yeah, check back again, subscribe, check back, tell all your friends, share this video, and I'd much appreciate it. Okay, see you again soon.